morning to you all. It's a pleasure to be in the middle of this big event. And as the MC said it, I'm not going to take long, and I would like to call His Excellency Prime Minister of Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia, Dr. Abiy Ahmed Ali, to come to the podium and make his remarks. Thank you very much.
Ulfada Najrada Ummata guddo ummata jaallatamo ummata hangafa ta'e kana gidduutti argamu koo baay'een gammadaa baga gammaddan. Your Excellency and my dear brother Uhuru Kenyatta, honorable ministers, ladies and gentlemen, it is a real pleasure to be here today marking another key milestone in strengthening Ethiopia-Kenya relations. Our strategic relationship of more than 55 years is a solid foundation upon which we can further enhance joint growth and development efforts. The people of Ethiopia and Kenya have long enjoyed many historic and cultural ties, as well as critical socio-economic assets. In addition to a shared border, Moyale as a trade gateway to both our countries. For example, is the epitome of the potential for enhanced people-to-people relations and market economic progress. In early 2019, when my brother Uhuru Kenyatta had come to Ethiopia with a high-level business delegation, we had both pointed to the prospect of transforming the Moyale region into an essential trade zone for mutually beneficial cooperation. We had also pointed at the potential for Moyale to become a commonly administrated economic hub of East of Africa. Today, the inauguration of the Moyale one-stop border post is a clear demonstration of commitment for enhanced trade facilitation on the part of both Ethiopia and Kenya. By aligning the working days and hours, procedures and formalities, as well as through the development and sharing of common facilities and joint controls, the one-stop border post will reduce the time taken and cost incurred to clear goods across both borders. Bringing under one roof essential trade services of both countries like revenue and customs authorities, migration, security, trade, agriculture, and health bureaus, plus many other services, demonstrates the capacity for enabling economic integration. Our continued efforts to address unnecessary bottlenecks that impede the capacity for accelerated growth will bear positive results for the region. The completion of the Hawassa-Moyale 500-kilometer asphalt road is also a key infrastructure component that will contribute greatly to regional economic cooperation and integration. It will not only facilitate trade, but also enable investments in various sectors, including tourism. I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate and appreciate all that have been involved in the completion of these projects. Launching such a collaboration is a historical moment of utmost significance. Yet, the true success of these projects will be measured by how effectively we collaborate within and across our institutions. It will also be measured by how much we have been able to seamlessly boost trade volumes between Ethiopia and Kenya. In closing, as we celebrate this moment together, I call upon all of us to work towards perfecting our cross-border and institutional collaboration, guided by the spirit of cooperation for mutual growth among brothers. I thank you. Bagagamadani, Bagaganan Zinge, Etifufa, Mizom Nitifufa, Badari Nitifufa, Boran Niling Guddata, Angavumman Sanimulata, Bagagamadan. Thank you.
Excellency and dear brother Dr. Abiy Ahmed, Prime Minister of the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia, ministers from both sides, senior government officials, ladies and gentlemen, let me say what a pleasure it is to be together with you again as we continue to strengthen the partnership between our two countries. My brothers, I have always told you, Kenya is your home, and your delegation should therefore feel very much at home, and that is why we're here in Ethiopia. Kenya is right there. There is no difference. Ours is to ensure that our people are able to work together. Your Excellency, today marks yet another important milestone in the warm and cordial brotherly relations that exist between our two nations over the years. We have the same aspirations, and that is to maintain a free and open trade and investment environment between our two countries. Our bilateral relations are growing, and I believe they can even grow much faster with the completion of this project. I am convinced there is still tremendous potential to grow our trade volumes, and my government recognizes the importance of strategic partnerships in the development of joint infrastructure projects, which will further cement the close ties between Kenya and Ethiopia. I am confident that the Kenya-Ethiopia partnership is destined to strengthen even more over the coming years. When I visited Ethiopia not so long ago, you made a promise that this road would be complete, and now we are in a position to travel from Addis Ababa to Nairobi, and my next visit to Addis Ababa, I am going to use this road from Nairobi all the way to Addis Ababa. So this iconic one-stop border post that we have just launched today displays yet our concerted efforts and commitment to continue on the path of deepening our bilateral relations, and this border post is a milestone in the modernization of infrastructure in our region, which will go a long way in facilitating trade and investment between our two countries. Indeed, with the completion of this border post, the two countries have demonstrated the political goodwill to address the challenges and impediments facing business communities from both sides. In addition to facilitating trade between our two countries, the border post will also enhance mutual interactions among our people and create synergy as well as unity of purpose. The successful completion of this border post would not have been achieved without the support of various friends, the African Development Bank, the government of the United Kingdom, who partnered with us on this important piece of trade infrastructure, and we are indeed very grateful to all our development partners for their valuable support. I know, as I said earlier, that there is considerable untapped potential for greater trade and investment opportunities, and I therefore urge the business community from both sides to capitalize on this potential, taking advantage of the infrastructure being developed to enhance trade and investment. Your Excellency, as you are aware, the non-tariff barriers remain a big challenge on the economic front, and we need to address it as a matter of urgency. And in this regard, my government is committed to continue working with yours in developing mechanisms towards the elimination of NTBs with a view of making the two countries more competitive and promoting bilateral trade and investment. Finally, Excellency, I wish to take this opportunity to commend our people along the border. These communities have, through generations, nurtured the relationship between our two countries, and they have continued to coexist as brothers and sisters. What we need, Prime Minister, therefore, is to encourage them to continue working together. Your Excellency, Prime Minister, dear brother Abiy Ahmed of the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia, ministers present, my friend Governor Mahmoud, Governor of Marsabit, and your colleague, the regional president, and your neighbor, wenzangu hamjambo?
Jambo.
Hamjambo tena.
Jambo.
Asanteni sana, tuwashukuru. I don't want to say much since what I said when we were on the Ethiopian side is exactly what I will say here. And I believe that we are one country. So yale ambaye tumeongea kule ni ya hapa. What we want, brothers and sisters, is to see a deepening of the integration between our two countries. And you, the people who live on this border, the people of Kenya here in Moyale, the people of Ethiopia here in Moyale, have a central role to play to strengthen that relationship, that partnership. As Governor said, we want to see Moyale becoming the Dubai of this whole region. Watu wawe wanakuja hapa Moyale, vijana wa Kenya wapate kazi, vijana wa Ethiopia wapate kazi, na watu wanakuja kununua vyombo vyao hapa na kuzipeleke katika nchi zingine. Hiyo ndio mwanzo wa uhusiano mwema. That is the beginning of true partnership, true cooperation. And we must also work together, because we cannot establish an economic victory if we are consistently also going to be having security challenges. So we must work together as two neighbors to deal with those elements who live in and amongst us and who threaten the peace and the stability of both Kenya and Ethiopia. Lazima tufanye kazi pamoja, tuwaondoe kati yetu, na ndio tuweze kuhakikisha ya kwamba tumelete utajiri na kuinua na kubadilisha maisha ya wananchi wa Moyale na wa Kenya mzima. Au ni namna gani? Si ni namna hiyo? Tumekubaliana? Kwa hivyo mimi ni kusema tu how happy we are today to welcome you, my brother. From here we are going to Lamu, from Lamu we are going to Mombasa, and all of these is just to continue to strengthen the partnership between our two countries, to increase the volume of trade between our two countries, to increase the level of investment between our two countries, and to tighten even further the bonds of friendship between our two people. So with those few remarks, it is my great pleasure to welcome my brother, to address you. Now you speak in your language, bana, hii ni watu yako hao.
Further, Your Excellency, President Uhuru Kenyatta, distinguished ministers, honorable governors, at the outset, I would like to appreciate for the warm and brotherly welcome accorded to us. I was so excited to see my own people who can speak my language from the other side. And it is a great joy for me to witness that we are one people, one family, into two countries with artificial border. This artificial border, in my opinion, will be dismantled with the new infrastructure. This new infrastructure will bring the two families, which is living in two countries, to come together and to tap untapped potential and lots of opportunity on business, economy, and so many other social aspects, including tourism. So this is one of the key milestones for the two people to exchange experiences, investment, trade, and tourism. I hope this will continue to the other, our neighbors, to integrate the whole East Africa as one family. As my brother was telling us about our friendship, my message for him today is, just like the infrastructure, we should work on peace and security of this area. Because peace is a foundation for everything we are aspiring to transform the life of our people. If we could eliminate Al-Shabaab and oil from this region, you can see how these people can be transformed into one family, one country, one people with great joy and cooperation. Ergaan kun dhuma isin maatii tokko afaan aadaa keessan tokko fedhiin keessan illee tokko nageenya keessan eegsisu badhaadhina mooyaalee biyya lamaan keessa jiran fidu tokkummaa keessan jajjabeessu boordarii artifishaal kana caccabsitanii tokkummaa keessan eeguun isinirraa eegama. Jabaadhaa gam keenyaan President Uhuru waliin ta'uudhaan naannoo kana jijjiiruuf, naannoo kana akkuma biyyoota ollaa hundaaf fakkii ta'u gochuuf fedhii guddaa qabna. Jalqabbiin kun baay'ee gaariidha. Jabaadhaa, waliin taanee gara badhaadhinaatti waliin guddanna. Nu jiraadhaa, baay'ee gammadee jira sin arguu kootti. Akkaataa kanaan si wajjin dubbachuus waan guddaa waan ta'eef ulfaadhaa. Thank you very much.